Hola, muy buenas a todos. Bienvenidos de nuevo a Jurassic Park The Game. Y se han separado los grupos, ¿no? Unos para afuera y los otros no se sabe dónde todavía.
Surviving.
Can't know that. I won't leave her to those animals.
Cada
Jerry,
cosa
look at
que
me.
arde.
If we go back down there, we won't make it to the bottom of that ladder. The others escaped down the tunnel we were gonna follow. We know where they're going.
The marine exhibit. That's where Laura would take her.
And Yoder is with them.
Oh, God.
If we're going to join them again, that is where we have to go. The quickest way we can.
You're right. We should be able to make better time over land.
Can you get us
Suenan de
there?
fondo cuellilargos, ¿no?
Cuellilargos, tío, en serio los vas a llamar así.
¿Cómo se
Igual
llama?
encantado te ha...
Patosaurio,
Sí.
cuellilargo. Near the ocean. North, era el norte.
It must be to the north, near the outlet of the river.
Big river? With many falls?
Yeah, the big river.
Okay, good. That's something. Let me get my bearings, and we'll figure out how to get there.
¡Qué bien! Hacía mucho que no hacíamos una misión de
Por
estas
el
de...
amor de Dios.
You know where we are?
Let me think. It's been so long. This is my first time back on the island in nearly 12 years. Ingen has changed it so much.
You on the island.
Vamos a aprender un poquito más de Nima.
No. We don't want to learn more about Nima. We don't have time.
I don't know what your relationship to InGen or this island is, but we have little time.
You think I do not know this, Jerry? I'm doing my best to help you
Buah,
and your
hay que
daughter.
hablar o hablar,
You're right.
¿no?
I'm sorry.
Pues venga, va.
I grew up here, you know.
Gracias. Te lo he preguntado, pero gracias.
My people were fishermen. We would make our homes near the water during the fishing season. I love the water. I would swim in
Enough
the
talk!
ocean.
Se lo han tirado por el barranco, ¿eh?
That's why my father called me Nima.
Nima. Muy
I
bien.
could go anywhere. Run in the jungle, climb the trees.
Qué bonito. Pues
These
ponen la música de
monsters.
Zelda de golpe.
There was never anything like them on this island before.
Enough talk.
It was all very
Pobrecita,
peaceful
déjala
before
hablar.
InGen bought the island from Costa Rica.
Venga, va.
I see now. You and your family used to live on this island?
My
Ah, sale
family,
Link por detrás.
everyone,
Ti,
my
ti,
whole
ti.
tribe. This has been
Tingle.
our home for thousands of years.
Ingen displaced you?
The island is so different now. I know the island. It's part of me. But when InGen came to the island, important
La
men
está
from
mirando
Costa
como
Rica
diciendo,
came and asked
"Cállate
my
ya".
father to go back with them. They wanted my father to make a good impression so that Costa Rica could ask InGen for a good deal of money for our island. When he was in Costa Rica, he was asked to cut his hair and wear a suit so that he wouldn't seem simple to the InGen people.
Oh,
I felt as I feel now.
que
My
sepas que
father
va
was
solo.
different. I knew him,
Spared no
but some part of
expenses.
him had been lost.
Spared no expense. Hammond, the man who made all this. He runs InGen. It's something he always says. He'll spend whatever it takes to make the park a success.
So, he spent it all on the dinosaurs, not on my people. My father was an Awa, a spiritual healer. He sang for Sibol, who created the earth. He was very important to our tribe. But after we left the island, he would not keep up the old traditions.
Están flipando
He
ya,
was
¿eh?
always
Parece
unhappy.
esto es Metal Gear, no me jodas. Enough talk.
I don't want to seem indifferent, but I really need to find Jess.
You're right. I'm not always so, ¿cómo se dice? Talkative.
Talkative
Fine.
existe.
Let's get moving then.
¡Aleluya!
All right, Jerry. Enough
Mira,
talk.
hemos hecho un
You know where
capítulo
we are?
entero.
I have a good idea.
Voy a poner al
It's a
principio
difficult hike.
una cosa que ponga.
Do you
Aquí
feel
empieza el
rested?
gameplay.
Hungry, a little thirsty, but I just want to get to Jess.
Good.
Venga, va, tira.
Shh.
Pondrá, aquí dejan de hablar. Minuto.
Dilophosaurus?
Hello?
That was actually the call of a whooping swan. Dinosaurs shared many features with modern-day birds. For instance, we now know that many
Que viene un coche.
dinosaurs from the Jurassic period's vocal organs are just like modern birds.
Se hacían. ¡Pío, pío! ¿No? Más o menos. Pío, pío. El puchino pío.
No, para.
Vale, vale, vale.
¿De qué te suena ese coche?
El coche de Jurassic, o sea, del.
Next stop, the Jurassic Park Marine
Tiranosaurio.
Facility and Aquarium.
Ujú.
Ah, directo al acuario. Qué bien. Qué bien.
Qué bien, hoy comemos con Isabel.
¿Isabel nada? Ahora lo veremos. Venga, va. Lo voy a soñar con esos bichos y todos.
Sí, ¿no? Con esos ojitos.
Ay, qué ojitos que tienen. Más monos.
Would you look at
Debe
this?
estar una pasta en Rimmel.
Yo de esta horny. ¿Qué hay? ¿Comida? Ah, no. De agua. Es la desaladora, ¿no?
What
La
are they?
desaladora.
They look like feeder tanks. This could be a hatchery.
A hatcher what?
They're raising these fish to feed another animal, like at Marine World.
Like the killer whales?
Precisely.
Sí, killer.
That's a lot of fish. How many whales are they
Pues no se
feeding?
ve nada.
I don't know. It looks like each of these tanks could feed 3 or 4 orcas per day.
Oh, you're a fish expert now.
I can make an educated guess.
Look, there's a sign over there. It looks like a schedule or something.
This is a hatchery. That's the stocking schedule for the tanks.
Some tells me these fish aren't for feeding whales, huh, Doc?
Ah, qué listillo eres. Ha puesto cara de...
Hold up. I hear something.
Odio estos momentos que
Sí,
se freeze, así como que.
El juego está depuradísimo, vamos. Pero muéstrenme qué hay.
All clear.
Dad!
Jess. Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
Ges.
Ges.
Se llama
Are
Ges,
you
sí.
okay? Are you hurt?
No,
Uy,
I'm okay.
¿es un extraño
Just-
el audio?
Can we go home now?
No, no,
I'm
no,
so
no.
glad you two are safe, Jerry. How did you manage to get here?
We climbed out of the tunnels through a service hatch near one of the tour routes. Luckily, someone left the tour program running. Thanks.
You mean...
Dr. Sorkin, the phones are not working.
I'm sorry?
There is no
Mentirosa.
dial tone. You said the phones would be working here.
That's odd. My control terminal showed that the main lines here were active. Unless... Of course. Everything is controlled by the computer systems, even the phones. If the power outage outlasted the battery backups, then the system is probably just waiting to be booted up.
Get us to
Madre
the
mía.
phones, Doc. We don't have a lot of time.
Mr. Yoder,
Dime
I
que no hay que
refuse to be
reiniciar el
pushed
sistema.
on you any longer.
Look,
Otra
this
vez.
isn't a day trip. If we don't contact InGen and get another helicopter out here for you all, the next flight over the island is gonna be a wing of B-52s carrying holy hellfire.
Ah, sí.
What?
That's right, Doc. We're gonna murder all your precious little pets and sink this island into the Pacific.
Dios mío. That's what you meant by ground zero?
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? This is my home.
Hombre, no
What do
creo
you
que vayan a
mean,
hundir
home?
la isla,
I
¿no?
didn't tell you earlier because I thought we'd be off the island by now.
This island is the ancestral home of her people.
Ya está, ya la comió la olla el otro.
What is Dr. Sorkin doing?
Laura,
Coño,
Goodbye.
wait, what are you?
Where is she going?
I don't know.
rotunda.
This rotunda. It's where the control room is. She's going to the phones without us.
Damn it! Get that elevator back up here!
All
Oh, they've really made a lot
together.
of progress in construction here. Paleozoic, huh? Well, most of the specimens here aren't really from the Jurassic period anyway.
Muy bien. Es chiquitito ese, ¿no?
What is that supposed to be?
I don't know. Looks like a mosasaur.
Mosa what? It looks kind of scary.
Well, it's sort of a sea lizard of sorts. You think of a big moray eel with a crocodile head.
Croco eel? Great. Sounds charming.
Don't worry, there are no sea creatures on my list of park animals.
Then what are all the feeder fish for?
Feeder fish.
Yeah, we came through a big room filled with tanks of fish. Laura said they were for feeding other animals, like whales.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions.
No, no.
No, no, en absoluto.
No, no llego a ninguna conclusión clara. A ver. A ver.
Ah, Paleozoic. From oldest to newest. Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, Permian. Interesting concept. Living fossils. I guess you can't expect a mosquito to feed on fish swimming hundreds of meters under the sea.
This little pool is cool. Were these creatures all cloned like the dinosaurs?
No, these aren't actually extinct animals, Jess. They live in the oceans today.
Qué
They're
guay.
called living fossils
Sí, sí.
because they haven't evolved much from the ancient fossil forms discovered by paleontologists.
Oh, is that a horseshoe crab?
Could be. To be honest, I don't really know all that much about sea fauna.
Fauna.
No, fauna.
Es como funny. Vamos a
I'll be
llamar.
by the elevator, all right?
Okay, Dad.
Venga, hasta luego.
Venga, hasta luego.
Great. Where would the training manual be?
Pues venga, a llamarlo. Hostia. Code not working. See manual the info desk. Vamos a ver.
Son Nautilus.
¿El qué?
Los caracoles de ahí son Nautilus.
Ah, ¿dónde están?
En la esta de control.
Es esto, ¿no? Ah, eso de allá al fondo.
Sí, lo de
dices.
decoración.
Vale, vale, vale.
Information. Sure could use some now. Oh, good. Instructions. Insert operator's key into key slot. Okay. Etc., etc. Code expires in 24 hours. Morning operations reset procedure. Turn key counterclockwise to input notch and hold for 3 seconds. Keypad will reset and beep 3 times. Turn key clockwise to reset. Enter previous code, then new code. Huh, that's easy enough.
Joder. Pues.
Pues no me ha parecido muy esto, ¿no? A
Vamos
ver.
a leerlo otra vez.
¿En serio?
¿Tú te has quedado claro?
Turn
Meterla
key to
ya.
input, hold for 3 seconds,
Aguanta
turn
este
to
segundo.
reset, then enter old code, followed by a new code. Input, hold, reset, code.
Vale, input, hold, reset code. Y así te hago una canción.
Huh, very clever. Looks like they're using numbers from the dates of the Paleozoic era as daily key codes. Okay, so the plaque for the Paleozoic era preceded the oldest period at the display. Maybe the sequence doesn't start at the beginning of the week.
¿Y hoy qué es?
Today is Saturday. I need Friday's code.
Aquí ponía el. Hostia. ¿Sabes qué? Que me los tendría que saber. Porque esto lo he hecho yo en la uni, pero no me acuerdo.
¿Haces esto en geografía?
Sí, en
Devonian,
geomorfología.
named after Devonshire. Maybe.
A ver, vamos a
I'm
mirarlo.
not too sure.
Friday, ¿cuáles hay aquí?
There's enough here for me to deduce the order. If I can just recall the
O
order
sea,
of the
el de
display.
debajo de. ¿Cuál es? El anterior a Paleozoico, ¿no era?
Puede.
Oh, what
Pues
is that
primero es
mark?
Carbonífero.
Camels often sit down
Friday.
carefully. Perhaps they're yada yada yada.
Sí, yada.
Yodas no. Voy a verlo otra vez. Si no te importa.
Sí, sí.
Adelante. Ja. A ver. Permiano.
Permian. Sounds right.
Chose Permian.
Okay, best guess.
Claro, es el último empezó. Puede dar la vuelta. Es correcto. Y el número es.
This is my best guess.
Nueve-
I'll try it at the
9251.
9251. ¿Cómo era?
¿Qué?
Turn, hold, code. ¿No?
Algo así. 9251.
Input. Input. ¿Y ahora qué?
A la B, ¿no?
No, la B. ¿Para qué? A ver, reset. No. ¿Dónde vas? Es para salir la B.
All right, new code. Let's keep it simple.
Hala, para adentro. Tampoco ha sido tan difícil, solo hemos tardado 2 horas, ¿no?
Pero,
El peor capítulo de la serie. Bueno, nos vemos en el siguiente, pasaos por Twitter y hasta otra. El siguiente es bueno, Eric.
no sé.
Joder, hasta otra.
Hasta otra.
Dun, 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 dun.